Hello guys, and welcome to a Yugioh 5ds Decade Duels deck recipe, and give a second. Okay. And today we have, what the heck, I have upgraded, hold on, let me make sure I have the right deck, because I could have sworn I named it Road Warrior. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, right, okay. Anyways, so this is my Road Warrior Calculator deck. Now, as you can tell in those duel videos, whatever. Oh no, wait, let me think about this. Okay, so that I could tell you guys that I have a trouble making what the heck? I did not have 3 of these. I took one of these out, and then no, I have to re-record this. Did I add something else in here too? No, I had this. I forgot to say Monster Reborn. Gosh darn it. Oh, wonderful. Best deck recipe. I forget to put in a certain card. Oh, wonderful. Oh, remember to save this after, because I should probably remember to save these. Okay. Anyways, sorry about that. This is my Road Calculator deck, Road Warrior, whatever, Road Warrior Calculator. And basically, you get out Road Warrior and you basically use Calculator right here and get them up attack points and beat down your opponent. Basically, the whole deck, you synchro and synchro and synchro until you get what you need out and basically stun your opponent as good as you can. So, yeah. Keep in mind, I am not the best with synchro decks, so this is a basic kind, I guess you can say. Not really, I don't know. This is what I'm using right now at the moment, and I don't know if it's doing good or... Oh no, it's doing pretty good right now. It's just that sometimes it kind of seems defenseless in a way, because it's very offensive kind of deck, I think, but alright, whatever. So, right, we have one Gale. What it does is it halves your opponent's attack, and yeah, it's a level 3 tuner. That's pretty much the only reason to have this. One more note that I think about it, I did have a side deck, but it didn't save, so yeah, I won't go over the side deck because, you know, there's no side deck. One Chaos Sorcerer, you play a lot of, well, you don't play that many darks, but you play a lot of lights, so this card helps out with those cards you can't get past. Yeah, Banish is face-up cards, attack position stuff. Next is Cyber Valley. We have 3 of these. What this does is, if it's attacked, you banish this and you can draw a card. You can target another monster inside the field and banish 2 to draw, banish yours and the other monster to draw 2. Or you can banish 1 from your hand and 1 in this card to replace something on the top of your deck. So mostly you're gonna do the first effect, sometimes for the second effect. The third one, not too much. Let's see, we have 1 Dandy, one of those staples in synchros. We play 1, and if it hits the grave by any means, you get 2 fluff tokens at level 1. What this basically does for us is it raises the attack points on Calculator, because if this goes to the grave, you get the 2 tokens. It doesn't boost it up as much as if Dandy's on the field, but nonetheless, you get the same outcome. What else is there to say? You get the same outcome. Oh, and you can make a Black Rose with this, and Black Rose can get its ability from this thing too. Also, you can use Cyber Valley with one of the tokens, and you can draw 2. Pretty good. 1 Debris, as I said, bring back Cyber Valley or Dandelion and blow up the field. I'm playing 1 only because, well, I didn't have enough room for it. As you can tell, this is a very monster heavy deck. But in the other ways, when this is normal summon, you can special summon anything fit 500 or less. And, well, yeah, attack rising. Its effect is negated, and as long as it's for a dragon synchro, you can use this. But on the downside is you can't use the other level 4, so this is a little reason why you can't just do Stardust Dragon from Defender and then make some more deck out of it. Because you can't. Simple as that. I don't know what else reasons, but yeah. Mostly just for Black Rose plays. 3 Junk Warriors, you want to summon this, and you can choose out of mine choices are usually Cobalt or Calculator was at 3, but I changed my mind on that. But you can choose Calculator, or you can choose the Tuning Wares. And yeah, as long as level 2 or lower, its effect is negated. And if you bring back Tuning Ware or Quillbolt, you can use Infernal Reckless Summon, bring out the rest of them, and you get a good thing. Also, on another note, even though the effects are negated, Tuning Ware soak its effect in the grave to draw 1. It just doesn't get its effect to turn level 2. So, yeah, you can get some big synchros off of this. Now we have a Marshmallow. Basically there's stall, and if it flips up by an attack, 1000 damage. 1 Plague Spreader is a tuner. I'm debating on keeping it or not, but it helps out in many situations. 3 Quillbolts. Basically, if you have a face-up tuner, you bring it back, and it's kind of like Plague Spreader, where if it leaves the field again, it's banished. But, you know, you can do Junk. Junk gets Quillbolt, and then you can not worry about the effect. Sometimes I worry about it, but not too much. I usually use it if I have, like, the need of, trying to think of the name. Miststorm. But other than that, you can use this for other things, like you can bring back 2 Quillbolts with a Road Synchron, or whatever it's called. And then you can make a Road Warrior, and I'll get into that a little bit. So yeah. So 2 Road Warriors of 1600 attack. Oh, another thing to note, Road Warriors and Chaos Sorcerer are your only ones that can get hit by Crush, unless the Calculator is on the field, of course. And if Synchros are on the field, but in the hand, nothing's going to get hit except for Chaos Sorcerer and Road Synchron, so that's a plus thing about this deck. So your opponent can't just Crush Guard you and be like, ha, you lose. But they could deck Devi you and you'll be in trouble. Not sure of the case if you use, because Calculator is a question mark. I don't know what the ruling is with Crush Card and Calculator or something. So anyways. This one's a little tricky, but I played 2 because 3 is, I don't think 3 is too good, in my opinion. Anyways, you summon this, and if you use this for anything other than a Road Warrior, this level gets decreased by 2, making it a level 2 tuner, which, doesn't really change too much. You can still go for a lot of synchros. And if this manages to attack, you increase this level by 1, and, well, I don't know what you would do with this, really. I'm not worried about its other effect of increasing to level 5. So, well, maybe if you did this in Sangan, but, yeah. Yeah, just add something with this. The whole deck is searchable. Calculator, all levels on the field, on your side of the field. Yeah, you gain 300, so you might be like, okay, level 1, 3, 3, 2, whatever. And you might think, not too great. But, you know, that's why there's synchros in this. So you would go much for synchros, technically, like Road Warrior, Stardust, whatever. And then this would increase your levels and you get this. Also, if you were playing a Trag in here, you would be able to too. But I'm not, as you can see. Which I could probably get away with Gores in here. 3 tuning wear. This card, if it's on the field, you can treat it as a level 2 or 1, which opens up a lot of plays, and if you synchro using this card, draw 1 card. And that is considered a graveyard effect, so skill drain and junk warrior synchron doesn't do anything to it. So usually you get all 3 of these out with like Machine Dupe, Infernal Reckless Summon, Double Summon I guess, and then you would draw 3 cards. Drawing 3 cards allows you to get into more tuners, allows you to get into more spell cards. The only 2 trap cards in this deck, which I'll get into that case in a little bit. Yeah, just a lot of things you can do or draw into with these 3. And you play a decent amount of draw power in here, so I don't see why not, you know. And also Cyber Valley would stall out for you and draw more cards, so you have 3, 6, 8, 10, how much ever you have with this, 14, you know, it's up to you, but there's a lot of things you can draw into that would help you out. 1 card destruction. You discard and you draw the same amount. You need to worry about Dark Worlds when it comes to this though. So try avoiding this and stick to hand destruction if you're battling Dark Worlds or Fables. So just a little word of advice. You don't have to follow it though. But what are the things you want to card destruction? Well, obviously Plague. You want card destruction Quillbolts. Card destruction tuning wares don't matter too much. You want to definitely card destruction a Dandy. And yeah. So you want to get Quillbolts, Plague, Dandy, and sometimes tuning wear in the grave. For plays that open up Chaos Sorcerer, which you would have to dump Dark, I guess. You know, all that good stuff. Double Summon really needed in the deck. You can play 2. I find only need for 1. Anyways, you summon 2 cards. You normal summon 2 cards, so you can do Junks, Synchron, Quillbolt, Taster, and if you have another one, again, into Magical Android, Lyric Taster, whatever you feel like. So yeah. You can get away with 2 Foolish Burials, but 1 really does the job, and use this to get Dandy in the grave to give you more tokens to synchro with, to get Plague Spreader in the grave, get Quillbolt in the grave, you know, all that good stuff. 2 hand destructions. I know I just went to it. You use this and, as I said, put Quillbolts, Plague, Dandy in the grave. So you can see a constant theme with this. You want to get your Quillbolts in the grave, and then you can use them for this. Or you can get your Plague in there, bring it out, use the Quillbolts, and go for like Brownic, Army Arm, whatever you feel like. You know, it's up to you. It's your imagination what you can bring out. Heavy Storm blows up back row. I was playing True Nade. I don't know why I didn't put it in here, but you could use True Nade too. Right. This one's a little weird. If you special summon a monster, not including damage step, I know it doesn't say it, but Shining Angel and all that really doesn't help out with this card. But yeah, if you bring something back, so if you do Junk Synchron into a Cobalt Hedgehog, or a Tuning Wear, or a, I was doing it for Calculator, but I took out a Calculator because it didn't help out too much, so. Yeah, so anything 1500 or less, that was special summon. You activate this and you bring out 2 other copies of it. And your opponent gets 1 monster too and 2 other copies, but it really doesn't change too much. Because you're really getting a plus off of it, and this is a quick play, and you'll see this in batteries and zombies probably. On that note, the reason I'm playing 2 Calculator is because if I play 3, I draw into them at the worst times ever. So playing 2 does do me justice. 2 machine dupes. You target a machine and with 500 or less, and you bring out 2 more copies. What does that mean for you? Well, that means you get tuning wares and you get cyber valleys. Or you get discard fodder, which, well, I don't even know if that's the right word, but discard stuff. So yeah, you can discard this after you get cyber valleys, tuning wares, whatever. Helps out a lot. You don't know how much it helps out. So. Gets rid of back row. 2 Pot of Avarice. 1 doesn't really help out. Well, 1 helps out, but 2 makes it really good. Why does it help out? Is because of the fact that you go through the deck really quickly. You'll go through like 5 monsters in like 1 turn. Just going for a synchro or whatever the case is. So playing 2 would help you out a little better. 1 is too little, I believe. 3 would be fine, but I don't like running 3. 2 is already pushing it, so. 1 Scapegoat, the best thing other than some things for tuners. And also you activate this, you can do Black Rose, you can do Road Synchron into Road Warrior, blah blah blah. You get the point, Calculator gets a 300 boost for each one of these. That's up to you what you do. Sword, stall for 3 turns. You kind of need it because you're lacking defense in here. I mean, Cyber Valley, yeah. Dandy, yeah. Synchros, yeah. March 1, yeah. But you're still lacking defense. And Royal Decree. I'm running 2 because 3 is kind of too that would make the deck too slow. I believe, I don't know, and I don't really want to take out too much from this. So 2 Royal Decrees negates the traps, and that's pretty much all you need to know. And my brother just messaged me if you want to know the noise. Okay, I should probably put that on busy. But anyways, as for that, let's go over to this. The extra deck. It's pretty much a normal extra deck, just Caster, Army Arm. You need more than 1 level 5. That's why we have Magical Android, but you can run 2 Catasters and Android. 2 Black Rose. It's a must. And why is everyone calling me right now? Gosh. My brother can wait for a second. Gosh. 2 Black Rose to nuke the field. I would recommend it, or play a Dark Strike and 2 Black Rose. 1 Bryonic to discard something. 1 Colossal. Blah blah. You get it. Point. I kind of not sure about. I'll look at that in a second. And 1 Flamvel. I like that because it pierces, but you can put in other stuff for it. Double Road Warrior. Now you can use stuff like, I'll show off it in a second. But so what it does, once per turn you bring out level 2 or lower warrior type, 1 of them, and it increases the attack of Calculator. Keep in mind Calculator is a thunder type, so you can't bring it out with Road Warrior. Now what are things you can use with this deck? Well, other than these. What you can use with this deck is you could get away with a crush card, but there's really nothing in here crush cardable than Plague Spreader. On the search, you look at it. You can play Mind Control, which helps out in the deck. Brain Control, another Machine Dupe if you want. I'm not saying it's really necessary. Right, so here are like all the monsters you can bring out. It's up to you what you want to use. I like my deck so far. In my side deck, I ran Bora the Spear, and I had a Armor Master, which you can make if you switch Bora for Road, and then you could just special summon them, Gale, special summon, yada yada. But yeah, you can see, I mean, not too much of interest. Copycat would be good to bring out. This Copycat will copy someone's attack, I think. Oh, what the crud? Wrong thing. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, right, you can't bring out Copycat. Oops. Oh, facepalm right there. Okay, I will call you back in a second, brother. So here's the things. If you're playing light deck, you can use Salvo. They have to be face up if they're special summons, so the ninjas won't work. DD Scout Plane helps in remove from plays. You can bring out Jute Fighters. No reason to bring out Morphtronics. You can run our calculator in here too. Speed Warrior wouldn't do much. This one helps out because you can make Goyos that aren't affected by traps when they attack. Nitros if you need more tuner, or that's Turbo if you need more tuners. This one I recommend if you're running it because it can save itself and you can bring out more stuff. And yeah, sorry for the interruptions. I didn't intend on my brother calling me or whatever. But on the further note, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck recipe, because, well, this was requested, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I give this deck at least a 7.5, 8 out of 10 thing, like I usually do. I mean, it's very useful. The main thing, get out Road Warrior, use this effect to power up Calculator pretty much, because Calculator gets attacked based on level, and yeah. So on that note, guys, I'll leave you there. Do you like the deck? Do you not like the deck? I don't know, go ahead and leave your comment section down below. What would you add? What would you take out? Whatever. Yeah, so go ahead and leave your comment section down below. Make sure to leave your request. And whatever, yada yada. And sorry that the side deck didn't save. I really wanted to have it. Oh yeah, and I put a Monster Reborn because I forgot one. Yeah, pretty much helps out. So yeah, on that note, I'll catch you guys later. This is Dragox55 signing out.